Welcome to the Embodied Empath Podcast, the space where sensitive, intuitive women learn to regulate their nervous system, heal anxiety, and live with grounded confidence. I'm your host, Valerie Lundgren. Let's begin. Have you ever wondered, why do I still feel anxious, even though things are finally okay? Like, life doesn't feel as stressful as it was, but that anxiety is still sitting there. Maybe life is calmer now, and maybe that relationship ended or the crisis has passed. Maybe the environment changed for you and you've done years of healing work. And yet your body still braces. You still startle easily. Maybe you overthink things. You still have that tension in your chest or your stomach. And you still wait for something to go wrong. Like, when's the other shoe going to drop? And part of you thinks, shouldn't I be past this by now? So if this resonates, this episode is for you. Welcome back to the Embodied Empath Podcast. I'm Valerie, and today we're going to talk about what happens to the body after long-term anxiety and why your nervous system can stay on edge long after the danger is over. So long-term anxiety changes the body, not permanently in a hopeless way, but in a very real nervous system way. Your body adapts to what it experiences repeatedly. So if your system spent years in this stress, hypervigilant survival mode with emotional unpredictability, it learned to organize around protection, not weakness. That's neurobiology. Your nervous system is always learning from repetition. The brain and body constantly ask, what environment am I living in? What do I need to prepare for? What keeps me safe here? So when the anxiety becomes chronic, the nervous system begins to assume, hey, staying alert is necessary. So the body adapts. The amygdala, the brain's threat detection center, becomes more sensitive, and your stress hormones become easier to activate. So your body starts preparing for danger before your conscious mind even registers that something feels wrong. This is why so many people with long-term anxiety feel like they're constantly on, they're easily overwhelmed, they're unable to fully relax, they're exhausted but wired, or they're emotionally reactive and physically tense. Your nervous system has learned relaxing is risky. I see this so often with all of my clients. It's very common because many of them are coming to me because of the long-term stress and effects that they have been holding. So this is important. We want to understand that the nervous system does not work only from logic. It works from pattern recognition. So even when your life changes, your body may still expect some criticism, rejection, chaos, conflict, pressure, loss, because for years, those things helped you survive emotionally. So now your body braces automatically. It's not because you're broken. It's just because your system became efficient at protection. So good job, nervous system. So the empaths, we often experience this even more intensely because their systems are constantly processing information. So you notice like the tonal shifts and the energy changes in the room. You notice facial expressions more and the tension in a room and the emotional undercurrents that are always there. And if you lived in a prolonged stress or emotional unpredictability, your nervous system likely became highly trained at scanning, which means your body doesn't just respond to obvious danger. It responds to subtle cues too. So a text message tone, someone sounding off, silence, a delayed response, a change in energy. Your body reacts first to all of those things. Then your mind tries to explain it later. Have you ever noticed that? as an empath, maybe receiving a text message and you felt like the tone was off, and all of a sudden your body almost became a wave of emotions, feeling nervous, scared, overwhelmed, starting to feel like, how can I make this better? Right? Like we want to fix it right away. And then we go into the explanation later on, but we feel the emotion of that tone before we even can explain it. And rest can feel really uncomfortable after long-term anxiety. And this surprises many women because after long-term anxiety, we can't find that calm. Calm really feels unfamiliar. It feels scary to feel calm. And unfamiliar nervous system states often feel unsafe at first because your body got used to that monitoring, that anticipating, that preparing, being on. So when things finally slow down, your system doesn't immediately trust it. It asks, what am I missing? What should I be preparing for? Why is it all quiet? So this is why some women feel more anxious when life actually gets calm. And it's not because calm is dangerous, but because the nervous system just hasn't learned how to live there yet. That's okay. We'll get there, I promise. So just know that your body is holding this history. Your body remembers experiences emotionally and physiologically. Not like a conscious memory, but like a pattern. This is why you can intellectually know, I'm safe now, but your body is still really tight. And your nervous system is operating from this accumulated experience. And healing isn't about forcing yourself to stop feeling that. It's about slowing, helping your body experience safety consistently enough that it no longer has to stay on guard. So there is a difference between hypervigilance and intuition. And this is important for most empaths. Many women confuse the hypervigilance with intuition. And the hypervigilance is this urgent, fearful, obsessive, body tightening, catastrophic kind of feeling. But intuition actually feels steady, clear, grounded, and quiet. A hypervigilant nervous system often interprets anxiety as intuition because the body is constantly scanning. Part of healing is learning the difference. So we're going to go into our somatic practice today, and this is about teaching the body right now is safe. So we're going to gently practice this together. Go ahead and sit comfortably where you are. And again, make sure that we are not driving or operating machinery or doing anything else at this time. Just focus on you. So make sure you're in a safe place where you can sit comfortably undisturbed. And I want you to go ahead and notice your body without trying to change it. Just notice it. What's happening? And then go ahead and look around your room. Not quickly. We're just going to let your eyes kind of land on maybe colors or lights or objects. There's textures, just kind of noticing, using your eyes to notice. This helps the nervous system orient to the present moment. And then go ahead and place one hand over your chest and slowly inhale through your nose. And exhale slowly through your mouth. And silently say, in this moment, I am safe enough. And then notice your shoulders, your jaw, your belly. Not forcing relaxation, just noticing in this moment. And now say to yourself, my body learned protection, and my body can learn safety too. And take another slow breath in and out. Great. That's regulation, not perfection. Good. Now, healing takes time. Your nervous system learned the survival pattern through repetition. So healing often happens through repetition. Not one small breakthrough moment, but many small moments of safety. Moments where you pause instead of panic. You breathe instead of brace. You stay present instead of catastrophizing. That's how the body slowly rewires. And just know you are not failing because your body still reacts. Your nervous system is doing exactly what it learned to do. And now, gently, consistently, you're teaching it something new. So if you've ever been frustrated that your body still feels anxious after everything you've been through, please hear this. Healing isn't about becoming a person who never reacts. It's about becoming a person who no longer lives trapped inside the reaction. And that takes time. Be patient with your body. It has been protecting you for so long. So if this episode resonated, go ahead and share it with someone who feels exhausted from always being on. And subscribe so we can keep walking through this together. You can also go to my website and download a free nervous system guide. Go to valerielundgren.co. And if you're interested, you can book a free discovery call so that I can help walk you through your anxiety and where you're at and how we can come back to safety. And just know that your body is not working against you. It's trying to learn safety again. I'll see you in the next episode. If this episode supported you, share it with another empath who needs it. And if you're ready for deeper work, somatic coaching, nervous system healing, or my Embodied Reset program, just visit mindfulwellness.me. Your healing is not a solo journey. See you next week.